I'm Gary Varvel. I'm an internationally syndicated cartoonist, and I love food, interesting people, and the art of caricatures. So what better way to spend a day than to combine all three? This is Cartoonist and Cafés drawing caricatures. Today I'm headed to Rick's Café Boatyard on scenic Eagle Creek Reservoir. This is an award-winning eatery and was voted Best Romantic Restaurant in Indianapolis 3 years in a row. If you're looking for a memorable dining experience, Rick's is the place. Today I'm meeting a man with multiple personalities, ventriloquist David Pendleton. David can make anything talk.
Yeah. Oh, you do fly? Mm-hmm. How do you fly? Delta. All right.
If you're looking for fun, David Pendleton can make your convention, conference, corporate event, or even an ocean cruise unforgettable. How old were you when you started into this?
I was 6. I do remember actually going to a friend's house and he had one of those little toy Charlie McCarthy dolls. And so, I was like, can I see that? And I remember him saying, oh, you make him talk. You talk without moving your lips.
I wish I had had you with me in high school because, like for instance, we had this librarian and she was really tough.
Yeah.
And so we would do stuff like we would have friends around the room in the library and we would hum. So that she would walk around the room to find where the hummer was.
Yes, exactly.
And then we'd stop humming, but on the other side of the room it was humming, so she'd walk over there. We would do that. But if we had you, oh my.
You're not scared of me, are you? That's good. You ever heard of Chucky?
So imagine this is your hard palate.
You're right.
And this is your tongue.
Yeah.
You think about, okay, where does my tongue land on my hard palate? N.
Yeah.
So you can kind of think about that. But then with the M, what I do is I kind of just flatten the tongue a little bit more.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that it more approximates what you're doing with your lips.
Man, this is inside baseball, isn't it? This is...
I'm just really glad that more people apparently don't know it, don't do it, or aren't good at it, because then I'd be out of a job. Now, what else would you like him to do?
Concentrate on the object.
The really fun part about that bit is that it goes like that 99% of the time.
Right.
In terms of the kid going, oh no, he's cheating. Mason, you obviously understand what concentrate means. It's the whole idea is that if you concentrate on it, then you... Cheater! And the kid goes, he peeked. He's looking, there's a hole.
Part of the joke.
And he's telling me, there's a hole in the
There's
bag.
a hole, yeah.
You need to look, because you obviously missed that.
Right, hilarious.
You have a family tree? No, any old tree will do.
Whoa!
I will say, it's not really politically correct to refer to them as dummies. So if we're going to be politically correct, we would refer to them as wooden Americans. So anyway, yeah, but ventriloquists do refer to them as figures.
Okay.
Although more often than not, I refer to them as characters.
Dr. Jeremiah?
Yes, ma'am.
I bet I can tell you how old you are.
The whole idea is that everybody knows somebody that's like Aunt Tilly.
Say the terrible thing.
I have an aunt that is just like that.
Tilly, what are you doing?
I'm just checking my makeup.
This is what old people are like. After a while, it's like, I don't care.
Right, exactly.
Now I have the old furniture disease.
The old furniture disease? Mm-hmm. And what is that?
My chest done dropped into my drawers.
And I actually had a conversation one time with a guy that had hired me who was telling me that he didn't appreciate that kind of humor.
Oh yeah? I was wondering if that happened.
Oh yeah, of course it does. But what I was trying to describe to him was she's saying things that are embarrassing because then I am reacting to it like, oh please stop. I cannot control this. That's the dynamic that you have to create. And you can't create that dynamic if she's not being a little bit edgy.
The thing you do with Aunt Tilly and giving your testimony is so powerful.
I'm gonna hold Aunt Tilly up just like this. You see, Aunt Tilly was created. She was created to be used in my act. She was made especially for me. And you and I were created in the image of God. We're not God, but we are created in his image. Now, Aunt Tilly here has a little problem. See, she has no life, well, apart from me. And frankly, I believe that you and I have a similar problem in that we have no real spiritual life apart from a relationship with the one who created us.
You know what's cool for me is when you hold her up and she looks dead.
Yeah. There's some
Until all of a sudden you stick your hand in there and all of a sudden now, because she can move her head
Yeah.
and now she looks like she's
yeah,
animated.
now it's right.
When you die, will you be buried in a suitcase? That's what I want to know.
That's a great idea.
It seems like it makes sense.
Sure.
I don't know. If we could get your characters to, present the eulogy. That would be the best. Have you ever had the flop sweat, where things are not going well, but you're a pro?
Every performer
Oh, really?
has had flop sweat. That's why I wear black on stage most of the time.
What I'm drawing caricatures is that it's almost like hearing your voice for the first time. People see it and they go, wow, you're really good with everybody else, but you didn't even get close to me. I've had other people draw me, and it's like, okay, I can kind of see what you're doing there. And
Right.
my forehead's, a lot longer than I thought it was.
Oh my, well, here we are. Oh, we're gonna have some soup?
Let me introduce myself. Do I have to talk louder?
No, I can hear you. I'm just fine, honey.
Okay, good. I'm gonna pay for a rat to gnaw that mole off of your chin.
Honey, that's not a mole. It's an inside-out dimple.
Oh,
right there.
is that what it
That's
is?
what that is. Yeah.
Okay, ready for the reveal? All right, here you go.
All right, here we go. Oh my goodness.
Do you
Wow.
Do you know which
Oh.
one you are?
Oh, well, honey, my cheeks don't look like that at all.
Is that right?
No, that's awful.
No, it's not. It looks, that's great. It's a caricature. It's supposed to be a little exaggerated.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
You too, honey. Now I gotta go back in that case. I hate it in there. It stinks in there.
Because you've been a little gassy lately.
Well, I can't help it.